What up, brother?
Hey, what's going on, man?
We are on the way. Had to make a quick pit stop. I will let you know when we get there. Alrighty?
All right, man. Sounds good.
Alrighty, man. I'm excited.
Me too.
Alright, dude. I'll see you in a sec.
All right.
Alright, bye-bye. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, then welcome to my channel. My name is Jackson Desjardins. I'm an ACE certified personal trainer. I've personally lost 80 plus pounds, almost 100 pounds, guys. I'm here to help you do the exact same thing. So, in this video, I am visiting one of my longtime subscribers, Alec DiPiazza. Alec, I hope I pronounced your last name right. I'm such an asshole. But either way, we are right around Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and Alec has lost over 100 pounds now, and he is like my star pupil on the channel. He is fantastic. One of my favorite people ever. So me and Chloe are gonna go meet up with Alec and his girlfriend Kaylee, and it's gonna be a good time. We drove all the way out here to Pittsburgh, and I'm gonna take you guys along so we can not only meet up with Alec, but I'm also going to ask him what made your transformation successful, because you guys deserve to know. I'm just super excited to see him and to give you guys some value from his wisdom throughout his transformation, because if everybody could be like him, the world would be a lot more healthy. Just parked, brother. All right, I'm not gonna wear a jacket.
You might get hot.
Because I don't care about anything, and I don't know how hot his house is.
That's true. You get sweaty.
I do get sweaty. This is a quaint little town. It's different than Ocean City, that's for sure. Oh yeah.
Is that a gorilla?
Yo!
Is this a gorilla?
Is that a gorilla? No, that's Bigfoot. Bigfoot.
Yeah. Brother, what's going on, man?
What's going on? This is real.
I know.
This is real.
No, it doesn't feel like good.
It's weird to see you in person. I didn't realize you're so tall.
I thought you were taller than me, honestly.
Really?
Yeah. I was like 6'1".
You see, on a good day, I'm like 6 foot. Good day.
If you're wearing Chelsea boots.
Clay, that's good. Hello.
My mom, Emily.
So nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you. You're like literally probably one in like, I don't even know. Honestly, probably like 1 in 100,000 of people who like, I'm ready to lose weight. It's like they don't do it. They can't do it. So I'm like, what made you different? Yeah. So Alec, when did you actually like come across the actual transformation video, like the first time?
Yeah, so it was like right around there, April of 2020. And then,
so you just looked up transformation video or something like that?
Yeah, I was like, I think I looked up just like weight loss stuff, and then that was on there. Like I was scrolling on YouTube one night, and I found it, and I clicked on it, and like it just like clicked there, because like every other video I watched, they either didn't explain like what they did, or they made it like super complicated.
Yeah.
And like you just dumbed it down.
I tell her all the time, it's like the reason I'm so passionate about it's like, oh, I love this kid. It's because you are literally just like every step that I took, you're just going like exactly how I did. So it's like I went through that phase where I was just looking at all of the different transformation videos, and they're making it complicated. You got to count all your macros. You got to do this. You got to do that. And it's like the biggest thing for me was keeping it simple.
Yeah.
It was just simple. Like after I accepted, it's like, okay, just have to eat less. I have to move more. That's it.
Well, when I was doing that, I was in the rehab for my back.
Yeah.
And the only thing I was allowed to do was walk, and I wasn't able to walk very good. Just walking a little bit, and then like really watching what I ate. Like how much I ate, I should say. Because I still ate the same stuff, like ice cream and stuff like that.
Ate the same stuff.
But I had to make sure I was like, burning more, obviously.
Exactly. And guys, this is massive, because it's like everybody thinks that you have to change drastically what you're eating. It's like you have to meet yourself where you are. You know what I mean? Like that was huge for me, especially. Like I couldn't have eaten what I eat now when I was 280 pounds. I couldn't have done that. You know what I mean? So it's like you have to. It's a constant like adjustment. But that's wisdom right there. It's like didn't change necessarily what I was eating a ton. I just ate less of it.
Right when I started doing it, I was always like, I'm not gonna say super picky eater, but vegetables and fruit, like I wasn't into that.
And you weren't. That wasn't your chapter yet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And like just she got me to start like change my diet a little bit. Like she's like introducing me to foods like in different ways that I would like it and stuff.
Captain Kaylee, baby. So, what changed that went from all the times that you were trying to lose weight to finally being successful? What changed? rock
I
bottom
had nothing
syndrome.
better to do either.
Yeah.
So like it was either like, cause I couldn't even sit and play video games. Like I couldn't sit in a chair. So it was just sit around, get fatter, and
Yeah.
fuck your back up even more.
Yeah.
Or I was doing the 5 pound
Oh
goals,
yeah.
like you said. And,
I'm telling you, man.
cause like all the other times I did that, like I tried losing weight too, I'd set a huge goal and I'd just get overwhelmed.
Exactly.
And then plus like,
Gotta win the battles to win the war, right?
right. Once I hit under 300, I was like, I got this. I was like, I'm not
Yes.
stopping now. Like,
That's right.
I was at 296, and I was like, wow. Like, I thought that was crazy. I thought that was the craziest thing ever.
Right? You
Yeah.
tasted the progress, right?
Right.
You tasted that, and like that's like my whole motivation theory. It's like people think that you get motivated. Here's the thing: you didn't necessarily get motivated before you started. You were like, I think this is time. So you started, you started, and then what happened? You tasted that progress, you tasted the sweetness of it, and then you want to keep going because you're like, wow, there's no stopping now, right?
Right.
That was exactly it. So. That changed. What made it different from all the past times? Like, why were you able to do it, but so many people can't?
It was just making it simple, like you said. Like,
Making it
it
simple.
was just,
In the moment decisions.
yeah. Like, I just literally walked, and I was like tracking my calories like to a T. Like, I would scan the labels and everything. Like,
So just tracking calories kept it super simple for you.
yeah, that was
Yeah.
like, that's the only thing I gotta do. I was like, I can do that. And then between that and walking, which I was already starting to walk because of my rehab.
And how manageable was that for you? You didn't say, "Oh, I'm going to get into a CrossFit workout. I'm going to do
Yeah.
this. I'm going to go paleo."
No.
That's what most people do. So it's like you did something that was manageable. You started to taste the progress, and you evolved over time. Now he's out here lifting. He's buying Gymshark. His identity is shifting to a fit guy. That's what happens, right? I mean, that's why I'm seeing. I swear to God, dude. Like I see it, and I'm just like, every step that I took, he's just following the steps. It gets me excited. I think that keeping it simple, massive. Those in-the-moment decisions and understanding, like, okay, I know how many calories are going into my mouth. Calorie conscious. I say that all the time. You became calorie conscious, and it was after you tasted that progress, that was when you just like, man, I want to keep doing this. And now you're on a journey trying to like, not perfect, but meet that expectation for yourself. Because if you raised your thermostat, where now what you were willing to settle for, you're not willing to settle for anymore. Right. And you've got this new standard. That's what gets me excited, because it's like people can change. Right. That's the biggest thing. You know what I mean? Like me and you, two totally different people probably before you do all the hard shit.
Yeah.
Right? Because the hard shit is what makes you, not the easy shit.
Right.
And that's fact. You should see all the quotes he sends me like weekly. He sends me all these motivational quotes. I'm telling you, he's a beast. But anyway, you were saying?
No, like I told you before, I tried like so many times, and then like every time I tried to lose weight too, I would say, and I remember talking to her dad about it, I'm like, this is the time, like this is the time. And
You
I
always
sound
believe
like a freaking broken record. So I had like a stronger why.
Yes, big time. That's step one, right?
Yeah.
And I think for a lot of people, it's not even necessarily like, oh, I want this higher quality of life, but I think it's not like wanting more, but it's wanting to prevent bad things. Right. So it's like, I don't want to get any worse. I don't want to have myself stay down there. Like, I need to make some progress, and I want that.
And then like the long-term gratification versus short-term
Big
gratification.
time. So I would say, to sum it up for you, it's like you got started. You ended up tasting that. I mean, it's literally textbook what I say. That's why like you just did everything right. You got started. You tasted the progress from tracking and knowing how many calories are going into your mouth. You kept going. You did what was manageable, but which was walking. I tell people about you all the time.
I'll say he brags about you.
I literally brag about you
yeah.
all the time. Every client I've ever had online, I brag, because it's like he lost over 100 pounds. Majority of that was walking.
Yeah.
Everybody thinks that they have to do these crazy workouts.
No.
You don't. I put out that video because I wanted to be that guy that I needed for somebody else. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the reason I'm so pumped to be with you is because that was the goal. Even if you're the only one who actually like made that crazy transformation, like odds are, like I've had several people like reach out and say that like, oh, I've lost this much weight, but it's like to see a guy that's like my age, right near where my grandparents live, you know, it's like it's just wild. So that's why it's like that's why I'm so excited to be here right now, and it's like surreal for me because it's like, wow, that was the goal and it worked, right? Because it ain't complicated, you know. It's really not. I mean, how complicated was that, really?
No, I made it, like I said, like all the previous attempts, like I made it so much more difficult than it had to be. And I just seen a quote the other day. It said, "A winner is just a loser who tried one more time."
Exactly. So there's like a guy digging for gold, and he's almost there, and he's like, nah, this just isn't there, because he can't see it, and he stops. It's like, if you would have just swung one more time, you would have seen it. So it's
Right.
like, that's where like anybody who's on the brink of not doing it, just remember Alec. This has been a fantastic interview with Alec, and yeah, this has been a long time coming, dude. Like, it really, really, really has.
Yeah, I can't believe, like, from the first time I seen that video, I was like, holy shit, this video got like, what does it have, like 2 million views?
It's
or
got like 2
something
million views now, yeah.
And then, like, I started like messaging him, like, he's not gonna answer, and then you answer like everyone's like
I
questions.
try
and I'm
to,
like, that's
dude.
crazy. Like,
Eventually, you know, I think we'll get to a point where I can't do it. But even to this day, like, I do my very best. That's super important to me. Because, like I said, it's like every comment that I ever made on a YouTube video or an Instagram post, it's like, they're not gonna see this. Like, they're not gonna see it. So I put hours into. I'm like, I will answer these people as long as I can.
Yeah.
And then, you know, it results in stuff like this. So on that note, everybody, just remember that if you're in a spot like me and Alec were in, this is something that's truly possible for you. Please don't overcomplicate it. Please just remember to get started. Find the motivation after you start, and you can have a transformation like this beast right here. So, as always, let's keep getting better together. And Alec,
keep on grinding.
we'll see you in the next one. Peace out.